Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. That was so chipper. I had to restart over and like calm down, my face is all red. We are doing an update for the Agrimaxx system that we put in. This will be our first update. We've had it in for almost 2 weeks now, I think. I'll have to look at the dates. One of the things that they talked about was it's a water treatment thing, remember? So it is supposed to be helping the water absorb into the ground better, which is one of the reasons why it will help us use less water, because the water will be able to go into the ground and retain soil moisture better, and then the root system will be able to soak up the water better, making healthier plants and conserving, being able to use less water to conserve water. But we cut the fields and opened them up, and then it rained and rained and rained, and we did the big bales, and then we hauled those off and got the sprinklers back to the restart. We've cut more, and we've cut most of the hail damage and all that, and now we're waiting for that to dry to hopefully get it up good, and hopefully no rain comes. We're not forecasted to have any, but it keeps changing on us. We are on creek water right now, so instead of having to pump water out of our wells, out of the ground, we had such a fantastic winter, remember? And so we're on our creek water right now, so we're not wanting to waste a drop of it. So we would normally, under this situation, completely shut the sprinklers off and conserve the water, conserve the power costs, all those good things. But we're on our creek, and which only runs our little booster pump. And so we have restarted it, and we just keep growing these back. So because the creek water has so much good natural minerals and all the good stuff in it that we don't want to waste it all. We have been just re-watering these sections that were first opened up. So for this first field that I'm going to show you, it has watered it 5 times. We were calculating 5 times, and some of the other spots that we'll do is 4 times. So that means that the ground is going to be highly saturated. And under previous years or normal conditions, it would usually be running along the ground and not being able to soak in, because it's kind of like a sponge that would be full. You can only hold so much before it just starts kind of running out. But we noticed that it's still soaking into the ground and not running along the top. And so it means that our ground is, hopefully, that means, if I'm interpreting it right, that it means that the Agrimaxx system is doing what it's supposed to be doing. So that was really exciting, our first kind of result that we've seen from this. And so we're gonna go and drive around and kind of show you some of the spots that it would normally be running on top of the soil and staying on top instead of soaking in. So let's go take a look. See, this is where we cut before, and this wind is blowing this water in my face. So this is, it's kind of hard to tell, but this is down. Normally the water would be running here, and kind of, it would be so wet here we wouldn't be able to drive right next to where it's been. And this is only 3 risers, 3 or 4? 3. So meaning that every day we've changed this for the last 2 weeks, it's gone 1, 2, 3 days back, 1, 2, 3 days back. And so but it's just soaking in really well. And so it's really exciting. Silly wind. Okay, so I got in the truck to get out of the wind so you can hopefully hear me. So that spot that I was showing you, first windrow, stuff last time, sprinkler was right there just a couple days ago. We're losing daylight. So Chris was really worried that I'm really losing light now, almost dark. Okay, so now we're back. It's morning time. The sprinklers have been changed 1 more position. And so hopefully now that we've got some daylight again, we'll be able to show you some of the things that we were going to show you last night. Yes, that's Chris snoring, because my voice is just so magical and peaceful. And then we sit here and he falls asleep to my voice. This happens all the time. So we're gonna head out to a couple spots and show you what this, where it would normally be causing problems. So let's go see. You can kind of see the yellow spots there. That's where it's cooled and settled, and it does have plenty of water, which means that hopefully we can get this baled, and then we can be able to move the water on farther down. But this is what we would have expected about a week to a week and a half ago. So this is about, I think this is 4 risers worth of spot right here. And But the water should have been in the past when we've had the situation where we've, which this is a common situation where our sprinklers are ready and we're waiting for the other stuff to get baled and out of the way to move the sprinklers back onto it. And so in the past we've had to completely just shut down our water. And so the yellowing here means that the alfalfa has gotten too much water, and so we would normally shut it off. This should have gotten to this state. In previous times it's gotten to this state with only 1 or 2 waterings, and we would have had to shut this off about a week and a half ago under our strange circumstances here. And so that's been really great that the water has not been pooling and we haven't had this problem up until now. So it's been able to be watered and have all that good, wonderful creek water go into it now.